you're not getting my ID.
You're not breaking the law.
Okay, then you're not getting my ID.
Well, I need to see your ID.
No, you're not getting my ID.
Well, I need to see your ID.
No, you're not gonna get my ID, dude. So what do you want?
I want to know why you're driving around out here in an area.
Is it against the law?
It might be.
It might be.
Let's see your
So
ID.
until it is, you can't pull me over and tell me that.
Are you upset with life, sir? Why can't I see your ID?
Because I have not done anything wrong. Nothing against law,
We're
okay?
gonna be here a long time then.
Then that's fine.
All right.
I'm retired, so I'll probably be here way longer than you, dude. You're pissed off because I flipped you off, right?
I'm not pissed off. I think
Until I break the law, you're not
How
getting
do I
my
know
ID.
you're not breaking this time?
Suspicion. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Which one?
I'm not done with my investigation.
And you expect me to help you with your investigation?
No.
F off. I'm not going to help you with your investigation.
Okay, then.
Get your superior out here.
Okay, listen.
Get your
They're
supervisor.
not gonna come out here, but I'll gladly take you in and fingerprint you. Listen.
This video is absolutely crazy. Javier Quintero is a vet. And not only is he a vet that knows his rights, he's a vet that's still defending the Constitution almost 25 years after he left military service. I feel like if anyone should be able to practice their free speech, it's a vet, especially one that saw combat. And he used his right to free speech to flip off a U.S. Border Patrol agent. And that resulted in a total of 10 law enforcement officers descending upon him, including federal agents, state highway patrol, and local police. He refused to give ID and documented one of the most incredible abuses of power by the badge that I've ever seen. Let's jump into it. It's important to note this part. Javier is driving with his seats down so his dog has plenty of legroom. There's a bowl of water for his dog in the back, and the windows are open so it can get some air. The Border Patrol agent that's pulling him over in retaliation for receiving the middle finger is going to try and use the seats being down as probable cause that he might be smuggling illegal aliens. And we can't play it for copyright reasons, but it's interesting to note that the music that's playing in the background is Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA. Well, this vet was, and he's still defending her today. Javier might not be rolling around in a Coast Guard chopper, protecting the coast, but we're about to see him kick for his country.
How's it going? How you doing? You doing okay? Can you
Yeah, what you pull me over for?
Oh, you couldn't tell me people were in here. Do you have any ID?
What you pull me over for?
Well, you had your brights on.
No, those are my regular lights. Those are not my high beams. Those are regular lights, all right?
That's fine.
All right, so what you pull me over for?
Are you upset about something?
Why are you pulling me over?
Because I need to see your ID.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. You don't pull somebody over and violate their Fourth Amendment right to have unencumbered free travel just because you're curious and you want to see their ID. That's an abhorrent abomination to the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution. I don't know if this Border Patrol agent forgot what side of the border he was standing on, but where he pulled Javier over, constitutional rights still exist. And those constitutional rights guarantee him his safety within his person, his papers, and his effects. It also requires that he's engaged in a moving violation for his vehicle to be pulled over. And that's never the case when you're confronting a dirty cop.
Why? What crime have I committed?
Well,
you're not even sheriff. You're Border Patrol.
That's right.
All right, so what the hell do you want? Yeah. Don't hit me with that condescending tone, dude. Okay? Listen to you. Look at you, man. You're on your life too.
That's fine.
What do you want?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a human being that when I'm seeing someone's rights being violated and literally thrown in the trash, I can't muster up a smile. Although while this federal agent is violating every one of these drivers' rights, he can't help but not smile. It really takes an evil person to take joy in the termination and suspension of another's constitutional rights. After all, that's what qualified immunity is, isn't it? It's a law enforcement officer's legal ability to temporarily suspend or terminate someone's constitutional rights. It also affords them legal protection to do so. It's like playing with a lit match near a can of gasoline and expecting for there not to be an explosion. With all this power, these dirty cops could combust at any time.
Do you have I'd like to see your ID
What
first.
for? What did
So
you
I
pull
can
me over
check.
for?
Well, you're driving in a remote area. You got your seat
So?
down.
Okay, if you're driving in an area that's not urban and your seats recline, you gotta give up all your rights and your ID. I guess everyone in a small town is subject to immediate search. And I'd like to see this Border Patrol agent go after every single car company, because there's not one that makes seats that don't recline. The bigger question is any of that against the law?
And you're
Is
going
that
real
against
slow.
the law?
Out here, it's
Get
very
your
suspicious.
supervisor, dude. Get your fucking supervisor
I
right
need to
now.
see your ID first.
No, I have not done anything against the law.
Then why are you afraid of giving your ID then?
Because I have not done anything against the
How
law.
do I know that?
Why are you afraid of giving your ID? First of all, identification doesn't avail suspicion. It only confirms somebody's identity. Then Javier says, I haven't broken the law, and the cop says, how do I know that? It's a very simple answer, officer. You go through more than 6 weeks of training. Then you'll gain a valuable education that will assist you in your investigation. And you'll know if someone's broken the law before you violate their rights. It's called reasonable articulable suspicion. You have to have RAS that someone is currently in the commission of, or is about to commit a felony, misdemeanor, or city ordinance violation. You don't get to just pull somebody over, throw the Constitution to the wind, and demand they comply until you figure out afterwards if they've broken any laws.
Okay, then.
This is an area common for picking up narcotics and
And
aliens.
do I look like I'm picking up fucking
Yeah,
narcotics?
you do. You got your seats down back here.
Got it. The United States federal government has taught their federal agents that if your seats are down, you're either picking up aliens or narcotics. That's absolutely ridiculous. Every time I go out to drive, I'm going to put my seats down just to see how many times I get pulled over. And by the way, this video took 2 hours to edit, but 3 hours to bleep out every curse word. Javier is a legend.
Because I got my dog back there.
Okay, I drive around with my dog and I'll take the seats down. Can I see
Well,
your ID?
no, you can't.
Why can't I see your ID?
Because I have not done anything wrong. Nothing
Okay,
against
well,
the
we're
fucking
go-
law,
We're gonna
okay?
be here a long time then.
Then that's fine.
All right.
I'm retired, so I'll probably be here way fucking longer than you, dude.
Well, I'm getting paid to be out here.
Dude.
Well, I'm getting paid to be out here.
Cops always lie, so I love it when they're unintentionally honest. He readily admits that he's getting paid to be out there harassing citizens. And this cop hasn't broken a smile since he's pulled Javier over. And if this is how he's treating an American citizen, I can only imagine how he'd treat someone that's crossing, who's in his custody that has no constitutional rights.
I don't
Or
care,
you
so
can
am
go
I.
away with your dog. What are you upset about? Are you having a bad
Why are you fucking pulling me over?
Well,
Public fucking servant, by the way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a public
So what do you
servant.
want?
I want to know why you're driving around out here in an area.
Is it
known for
against the
smug-
fucking law?
It might be.
So we're violating this guy's rights because something might be against the law that we all know is not against the law, so I wonder how Javier feels about that.
It might be.
Let's see your
So
ID.
until it is, you can't pull me over and tell me that shit.
Are you upset with life, sir?
No.
Why are you acting this way?
Don't be a d- Don't be
I'm not being
condescending.
a
Don't
dick.
give me that condescending bullshit, okay?
You're the one yelling.
Okay?
You're the one yelling.
Because
sir.
you're pulling me over for no f***ing reason.
Well, you drove
Why
by-
is it?
you
Is it
drove
because
by-
I flipped you off back there?
Well, what do you
You
think
don't f***ing like it either, right? I remember
really
one of you flipped me off because I called you off on driving like a
Who
asshole.
was that? Was that
Okay?
me?
I don't know, but hey,
Then why are you
hey,
flipping
you
me
guys
off?
wear that same clown suit, okay?
Okay.
Some context here. It's well known that the U.S. Border Patrol has little to no respect with really anyone that they're dealing with, especially if that person resembles someone they're trying to catch. So probably because of the way he looked, previously a Border Patrol agent just flipped Javier off for no reason. So now Javier's returning the favor. And for it, he's being illegally detained and violated. Another case of cops saying, do as I say, not as I do. I can flip you off and you'll take it. You flip me off and engage in free speech, well, we're going to hem you up.
All right? So guilty by f***ing association.
And Javier's not wrong. It is guilty by association when it comes to police. Or in this case, a federal agent. Of all the cops that are going to show up and respond to this, one is actually going to be a military vet with almost 10 years service in the Marine Corps. You can see how uncomfortable he is with the whole situation and tries to talk some sense into him. But ultimately, will he do the right thing?
What do you want, dude? What is your name, by the way? What the is your name?
Your ID.
What is your name?
My name is Agent Mayor.
What is it?
Agent Mayor.
What is your ID number?
We don't have ID numbers.
What is your name back there, say?
My name's Hernandez.
What's your ID number?
Hernandez, we don't have ID numbers.
What's up with this vato, say? You're pissed off because I flipped you off,
I'm
right?
not pissed off. I think
Until I break the law, you're not
How
getting
do I
my
know
ID.
You're not breaking the law.
Okay, then you're not getting my ID.
Well, I need to see your ID.
No,
first
you're
to
not
verify
getting my
that.
ID.
Well, I need to see your ID.
No,
sir.
you're not gonna get my ID, dude.
Okay. How about you get out of the vehicle?
No.
Sir.
Are you trying to get famous on the internet? Is that what this is? You want to be like one of the...
What?
And that's what it comes down to. If you don't give up your ID and help the police violate all your rights, then you're just trying to be famous on YouTube, and you're trying to be one of these. Well, I think he's referring to me. People like me. People like you. In their entire career, generally these cops do nothing. I've had cops and public officials fired. My name's in case law. I've been covered in nationwide news on both television and paper. And I'm far from the only one. There's so many people out there that have affected so much more change than I ever could. And these cops can't stand it for a second. Agent, he wasn't trying to be famous. He was just trying to do his thing. Be free and defend the Constitution. But Agent, you're famous now. Enjoy.
Why are you pulling me over?
Because you're... I've already explained. I'll say
Is
it
that
again.
against the law?
Out here? Yeah.
That's against the law. Driving around out here, driving around out here is against the
And
law.
I have suspicion you're doing it because you've got your seats lowered in the back. You're driving around slow at an area common for pickup. What else?
And
are you
did you
doing out
see me
here?
picking up anything, dropping off anything? No, you didn't.
How do you know I didn't see that?
You didn't.
Well, let's just see your ID.
No,
You can go
no,
on your
fuck
way.
no. I'm not showing you my ID. I have not done anything wrong. Nothing against
do
the
I-
fucking
How
law.
do I know that?
Okay?
That's what we're trying
What's
to
your
do.
RAS?
drove out
What is
here-
your RAS, dude?
You drove
What
out
is
here
your
all the way
RAS?
from Carlsbad just to come out here and try to
From
make a scene?
Carlsbad, you fucking
Oh,
idiot.
Cruces. It come back to Cruces? Okay. What it
came
come
back.
back?
See, you fucking idiot. You got the wrong fucking guy. You don't even know what you're
We're
talking
not
about.
offending You, first off.
What?
We ask the same respect we're giving you.
We're asking for the same respect that we're giving you. Without any probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion, you got him hemmed up, pulled over on the side of the road, and you're trampling on his constitutional rights like they were a trampoline. Zero respect. So by your formula, if you want the same respect in return that you're giving him, then you're already getting it. Well, here's something for the Border Patrol. Esta policías son cerdos sucios. Translate that one.
We are not offending you.
No.
Okay.
You guys don't give me a good goddamn reason for pulling me over.
We are giving you a reason. You're
Look,
not
and?
compliant.
Look, you came out here to
You're
cause a
being
scene,
non-compliant,
okay?
Sir.
You want
I came out here to cause a scene?
That's exactly what it is. That's
Where
why
the
you're
fuck are, where the hell are we?
You're recording.
Am I in Mexico?
You're pretty close. There's
Okay,
close
so where
proximity
are
to
we?
the
Where
border.
the fuck are we? Are we in the United States?
We are on the
Are we in the United States? God damn it!
Why are you yelling?
Because you're not answering my goddamn
You're
question.
not giving me your ID.
Are we in the United States?
Where's your ID?
Are we in the United States?
Where's your ID?
Are we in the United States?
Can I see your ID?
No.
sir? Why do you have it
Where are we?
today?
I can feel the pain and the anger in Javier's voice. Not only is he being profiled, he's seeing the same Constitution that he defended so bravely being ripped up and shredded in front of him. At this moment, it's Javier's realization that what he fought for just might not exist anymore. And that is a very hard truth to comprehend. I don't blindly respect military. I respect the sacrifices brave Americans make to uphold and defend our Constitution. In fact, just yesterday I was at the mall, and my daughter saw two veterans in their late 80s in the food court. And without missing a beat or me having time to notice, she went over and struck up a conversation with both of them. And she started by saying thank you for your service. They noticed her earrings. Those earrings were American flags. It made their day, and both of their hats read Vietnam. Most of the Vietnam vets didn't get any respect. In fact, when they got home, they had to take off their uniform when getting off the bus so they could avoid angry mobs. And my hope was, in that moment, was that if the two vets my daughter were talking to had ever experienced the same feeling that Javier's feeling right now, it was at least put aside for that brief moment. This flag still stands, and this Constitution still matters. I'm so proud that Javier's still fighting the fight, but my heart is broken for the sinking feeling that he's having right now.
I'm not having a bad day. It's only when jackoffs pull me over for no goddamn reason.
Out here for a reason.
No, I did not.
This cop just said that Javier drove out there for a reason, and that reason was to instigate the United States Border Patrol. There's only one of two explanations for this. Explanation 1. Javier's a fortune teller with a crystal ball, and he knew that by driving down that stretch of road at that time, he'd get pulled over, get in an altercation, and he'd be able to have the premonition to instigate. Option 2 is he wasn't breaking any laws, and he knew the Border Patrol was so dirty that if with his skin color he drove down that road, he would be violated. Literally changing the terminology from fishing to catching. Or maybe there was a third option. He's just a free American engaging in free travel, expecting the constitutional rights that he defended to be upheld by police officers. I'll let you decide.
I came out here just to pull my dog out here so she can run around and chase shit.
You drove an hour
Oh,
and a
you're
half
such a
just to
fucking
pick your
idiot.
dog
I'm
up?
not even from Las Cruces, you idiot.
You just
Your
said you're
plates
from
came back
Cruces.
from Las Cruces.
I never said that.
Where do you come
I
from?
never fucking said that.
Your vehicle's registered there.
Well, you better check somewhere else, buddy.
We're trying to determine, sir. You circumvented the checkpoint. The
Yeah.
plate did not come through.
Why are you driving this way? not through the
Circumvented?
checkpoint?
Yes, you did not go
That means
through the
driving
checkpoint.
around.
That
That's
means-
what it means.
Look how many times the reasons change that they've pulled him over. Now he's being pulled over because he circumvented the checkpoint, and that makes these feds angry. It's not illegal to find a different route, and good for him for finding a way to deny the government a search of his person or his car. These feds are absolute morons. I find this to be the most interesting part of the whole video. A third officer that I told you about earlier has showed up on scene, and he's a military vet. In fact, he was a Marine. And I think he's genuinely trying to connect with Javier. I think he genuinely cares, and he's actually going to go to bat for him to the other cops. The question is, will he stand up against the blue line for what's right in a fellow vet, or will he back a fellow cop?
Neither do I. One of you guys flipped me off when I called you out for driving like a jackass. And look at him. He's over there, got that condescending piece of shit smile over there.
Hey, I'm just having a good
Okay?
day, sir.
I asked him, why did you pull me over for?
I'm you're a vet, sir?
Yes.
So am I. I'm a Marine. I see your Coast Guard.
Yes, I am.
All right.
I'm just out here walking my dog,
Okay.
not doing anything. Okay?
All right.
What pissed me off is one of you guys flipped me off, Nevadas. I don't stand for that shit. I didn't get his ID number, but you know what? You guys don't like it, neither do I, and that's why he pulled me over. He turned around.
I just don't know the total circumstances, what's going on.
That's all it was.
It doesn't need to escalate to anything. I mean,
Why
don't know
does he
what
need to see my ID? I have not done anything, Nevadas.
I
I haven't
understand.
committed a crime.
Okay.
I'm doing the speed limit. I'm under, sure, but she likes to stick her head out the window.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So somebody flipped you off first. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
All right. I don't appreciate that, especially from.
From law enforcement.
Yes.
Okay. I get
All right. I was on that side también. Coast Guard. I did LE también.
All right.
All right.
What year were you in?
I was up in Tillamook Bay in Key West.
What years?
80. Last years were 87 through 89.
That was before my time. I did 94 to 2002 Marines.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you come back?
Just drug wars of the 80s back then, bro. If you remember, just say no to drugs, kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
All
that
right,
was
stuff.
that was under Reagan and Papa
Yeah.
Bush regime. That's when I was in, you know, and back then when we were out of Key West, it was either getting all the immigrants coming from Haiti, Cuba, or we were out chasing Escobar and his his minions out there through the golf road. First time I ever
You look
saw you.
familiar. I think I've seen you before. You live in Cruces, right? No, where do you live?
I live right here in Deming, bro.
I think I've seen you before. You go to the checkpoint a lot or anything? Yeah, that's
On my Harley, my red vet.
yeah. I think. I mean, have you had problems with Border Patrol before or anything like that?
Now, I'd like to think at this point that this agent is being genuine, but a part of me is saying that he's asking if he's went through Border Patrol before and if he's had a problem, maybe not out of genuine concern, but maybe he can see that there might be a query attached to any incidents he's had before so they can try and find out his identity and who this guy is. At this point, it's kind of hard to tell, and he does go to bat for this guy to the other cops. Let's see if he follows through.
Is that what pissed me off? Is like, here's what happened, okay? It's 2 straight lanes, 1 turning lane,
Right.
all right? Dude's in his SUV blocking both the forward lane or the turn lane. I'm in the turn lane.
Yeah.
And he's got no turn signal, so I tap, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? And he's just looking, doesn't say shit. He's making a turn, and as I make that turn, I go in the other direction and I honk my horn, and he sticks his hand out and literally does that to
And
me.
there was that vehicle out there?
And I don't know who it was. I
so
couldn't
you don't know
give
who
you
it was?
no.
Alright.
But this was
that the vehicle that was blocking you?
this was not today. This was just a while back, and I'm just like, you know what? Whoever Border Patrol it was, if it was you, I'm saying guilty by association.
Gotcha.
So if I flipped you off, nothing personal. It's
As soon as
just
that happens,
it's
you
just
need
that
to
uni.
call
Besides,
the station
that's
and report it. I mean, if you got something like that
I
happen,
was on my way to a funeral, Nevares.
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't stop, and if I wasn't going to that funeral, oh yeah, I'd have pulled his ass out and say, hey, what the fuck? Take that gun and badge off and let's go at it. Don't be flipping me off when I'm calling you out driving like a jackass. That's what it was.
So that incident was some other day.
That was yeah, you know. But now it's like guilty by association, because there's videos también that I have on YouTube where you cabrones are yanking these things doing 70 on 9,
Yeah.
where I'm doing 55.
Well, if you get that much evidence, I mean, just go to the station and just show it to
You know, and it's on
we
YouTube.
also have supervisors.
Look on YouTube, bro.
I don't do YouTube stuff. I mean, I just don't want to go in.
You know, but he's over here. Oh, so you're gonna be YouTube famous?
None of us
No.
wants to be recorded and stuff like that. It's just, I mean, that's just the way I roll. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else. I'm not speaking on everybody's behalf, but
But he's over here talking shit about us, and I don't stand for that. He's got that condescending.
you said you want to talk to the supervisor.
No, I'm done. If you let me go, I'm done. I haven't broken any laws.
Maybe I'm just arriving.
Okay, if he's butthurt over that, tell him, hey, that's freedom of speech. That's First Amendment right.
What are you going to do? What do you guys want to do?
Just get his ID. They're sending Oakland, I guess. So he was driving up. The seats are folded down. He says he's out there walking his dog, right? So I think he's good to go. Like, he may have dropped off bodies because he waited and turned around a ways. And he hauled ass and then stopped on the side of the road. And by the motion thing.
Probably good for you.
Yeah, put him all the way under the
Well,
car.
that's maybe
Put
that.
that. It's registered. Well, that's what he needs to say. So, bringing this
As far as the ID, I gotta calm down, bro. I don't know what they're supposed to do.
we'll wait and see. We'll wait for snow guard.
And there you have it. He actually did the right thing. He told the other feds that the ID shouldn't be taken and they needed to calm down. He also said they should just let him go, but the other cop wasn't having it, not even for a fellow Blue Line brother. He's trying to stretch this out, and his response is, well, we'll see. Now watch the good cop's behavior when he returns. I have a hard time saying that, though. Good cop. I should say more decent cop. Because if he was a good cop, he would be returning and saying, these guys are tripping, just leave. Go ahead, I'll deal with them. But he doesn't. He does come back super defeated and affected.
But I think he's not going to pick it up because Miles for the season folded back in the truck. So what did your sheets down? Send my dog back there. So I'm driving around with my dog and I don't feel this. So I'll wait and see.
How long is that?
It's a bit of a longer way to shoot for sure.
As far as
No, they're all.
should we go?
cop.
Yeah, we got it. The three of us
You
here.
got it. We're gonna wait for
You wait for fireworks.
Hello, what's up?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for somebody to show up. We're waiting for somebody.
Show up for what?
I don't know. We're still waiting.
What's the razz here?
I don't know. It's on my stop. I don't know what's going on.
What's the razz? You don't.
Balls in your court.
No, it's on your. You're the one who have me. Am I free to go?
Give me your ID and it'll be over with.
Listen to that, Nevada. Listen to what he just said to me.
Hey, do you like
You're
being
proud of that
treated way? Because that's what you were
You're
doing
proud of
in
that.
Are
You're
you
a public
proud
servant, pal.
Are you proud
Am I
of
being detained?
Yes, you are.
For
being
what
detained
reason?
Right now.
For what reason?
For
Give me a
suspicious
razz.
behavior. You drove around.
Is that a felony or a
You're out here in the
misdemeanor?
middle of nowhere
Is
with
suspicion
your
a felony or a misdemeanor?
Let me know when you're done.
Is felony? Is it a felony or a misdemeanor? Which one is it?
Let me know when you're done.
That's insane. Javier says, why am I detained? And the cop says, because you were driving around. It's literally called reasonable articulable suspicion, not unreasonable suspicion. Not makes sense to this dumb cop suspicion. Reasonable articulable suspicion. And just so you know, there's practically no more additional training required to be a Border Patrol Fed versus being a regular cop. You go through the basic 6 weeks of training, and then you go through some additional training. That's the equivalent of about 2 weeks to teach you how to deal with things on the border. Now, either that class was great and this cop's an idiot, or that class was awful and this cop's still an idiot. Either way, this cop is still a huge moron.
So what did you want to know?
Why'd you pull me over?
Because suspicious behavior.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
I don't know
That's
yet.
You don't know.
That's what we're trying to determine.
Look, is your name Alonso? I gave you my name, okay? And I'm not being condescending.
What, am I free to go?
No.
What am I being detained for?
Because
I
we're
need to
trying to
verify your
determine.
ID.
For what? What crime have I committed?
That's what we're trying
That's
to
what
figure
And
out.
so giving you my ID is going to say, yeah, you've
It's gonna
committed a
help-
crime?
It's going to help with
No,
the
it's no.
investigation here.
Determine
No,
if we
I'm
find
not
a
going to
proof
help
right
you
now,
in
if
your
we find proof-
investigation.
Okay,
Why
then.
not?
Hell no. Why should I?
We're
I don't
trying to-
have to.
You don't have to.
No,
but
you're
gonna
right.
sit here
You
longer.
just said it. What did you just say?
don't
I
have to
don't
help you?
have to.
But you're gonna sit here as long as it takes for me.
That's
to determine.
fine.
Now, the
That's
quickest-
fine.
If I need to take you to the station to get your fingerprints because you do not comply at all,
You guys want to lose that qualified immunity you guys
That's-
got?
that's
I'll
fine.
take your asses to
Oh,
court.
that's fine.
You guys are going to
That's fine.
take me in for no crime that's been
we can-
committed.
we can legally
Suspicion.
detain you.
It's suspicious
We can
behavior.
legally-
sir.
Suspicious
You
behavior?
have your seats laid down. You're driving.
And
around
I
the
told you
checkpoint.
why.
Okay.
You could still drive with your dog, with the seats up.
All right, this is a new one for me. If a police officer or a federal agent disagrees with the way you position your seats because it's different than the way they position their seats in their personal cars, that gives them the right to stop your forward progress, violate your Fourth Amendment right, demand ID, hold you up for an hour, and have 3 different agencies and 8 different cops, including federal agents, investigate you. This is nuts.
Is your name?
And so I don't have to. That's just my choice. I don't
But
have
you chose
to.
to lower the seats, which is common
They've
for
been
smugglers.
down.
Lowering the seats is common for smugglers. It's also common for people that want to relax. People that want to create more room for cargo. People that want to provide more room for their dog. I mean, it's common for so many reasons. The one thing it's not common for is to identify as probable cause. Let's just agree for this idiot cop for a second that that is common for smugglers. They've pulled him over. He's not smuggling anybody. It's his dog in the back seat with a bowl of water. They know 100% he's not engaged in any illegal activity. He's not smuggling. He's just driving around with his dog. At this point, the traffic stop should be over. But it's not, because this cop's ego hasn't been properly stroked yet. In fact, I think the reason he's so uptight is because he hasn't had his ego stroked in a long time.
All the damn time.
Right, and if somebody's
So
gonna
you
run
smuggle
into
a
your
lot, is
vehicle,
what you're saying?
Oh, you're a jackass. Don't say that.
okay,
You're full of shit now.
How do I know you don't do that?
You're a idiot, man.
okay,
Why are you so upset?
They're just straight harassing him at this point. I mean, let's be honest. This has nothing to do with an investigation. Javier's not respecting their imaginary perceived authority by waiving his Fourth Amendment rights for absolutely no reason. So they just want to bully him and teach him a lesson. That you better listen to daddy government when they tell you to do something, because if you don't, well, we're just going to harass you, ridicule you, humiliate you, and make fun of you. Because we're brave cops.
You're not having a good
You're-
day?
you're
Because you're accusing me of something that I have not done. You're pulling me over
anything yet.
for no
I
damn
can
reason.
see
You're
suspicious.
pissed off because I flipped you off. That's why you got. That's what got a hair up your ass, right?
Let me know when
Let
you're
me know
done.
when you're done.
Okay.
Okay, so why did you pull me over?
Because I'll say it again. I don't know if you heard me the first time.
Suspicion. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Which
Nothing
one?
yet. I'm not done with my investigation.
And you expect me to help you with your investigation? Off.
We're
I'm not going to
working-
help you
we're
with your
working-
investigation.
okay, then-
Get your superior out here.
okay, listen.
Get your
You're
supervisor.
not gonna come out here, but I'll gladly take you in and fingerprint you. Listen, there's two groups being worked close by, coming toward where you pass by.
He's the smart cop. This is bad. So his reasoning is that coyotes have smuggled people on this road before, and because someone else has done something illegal on this road in the past, that means he must be doing something illegal now, which gives them RAS and allows him to get his ID. That's like going into a convenience store and walking out and having the cop say, "I need your ID." And you say, "Why?" And he says, "Well, 3 years ago there was a robbery here, so I'm going to need your ID." And you're going to say, "So because a crime has happened here, moving forward, anyone that comes here has now committed a crime and must waive their Fourth Amendment right." That doesn't make sense, right? Well, if it sounds idiotic and it doesn't make sense to you, there's a word for that. It's called cop logic.
Your seats
You
are down.
guys were
Listen,
headed in the opposite direction.
What does that have
Correct.
to do with anything?
Because of what you're saying, that I was out there lingering and bullshit.
Listen.
There's my cousin.
That's fine. Your cousin's PD. You're not gonna get favoritism here, okay?
I don't want favoritism,
trying-
but I want him as my backup.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's
Because
fine.
you guys are pulling me over for no
Recording.
goddamn reason.
No, we have a reason.
No.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
What is your RAS?
We're trying to explain it to you, sir. And now, if you tell me your name, because we ran the plates, okay? We
Okay,
wanna get
and there you go. That's all you need.
No, that's not it. We're trying to determine if the person on the plates is you. That's why I asked you, is your name Javier Alonso Quintero?
And there you have it. So what else do
Is
you
it
want?
Yes or no?
You already...
You want me to pick it up for you, or?
No, leave it.
Okay. I'm asking, is that your name? Yes or no?
Yes. Am I free to go?
Hold on. We don't have a problem with you, okay? We get.
Then why did you pull me over?
We get flipped off.
Why? Yeah.
Listen,
You know what? And so do I. And that's why you guys pulled me
I'm
over.
not mad. You're the one that's mad.
Because you pulled me over
We're
for
not-
no
we're
goddamn
not
reason.
mad.
Now watch over here. Lloronos over there. Hey man, this guy was da da da. He
promise
flipped me off.
I promise you, I'm not.
Then let
mad.
me go. Am I free to go?
No. I'm like I said. I'm trying to determine something. I ran your plate. First, I want to see if you're this person. Okay.
You're not going to get my ID. I have not committed a crime.
Are you this person?
I have not. I have already acknowledged you on that.
Okay.
I've already said so.
Now I'm gonna go get. Now that I know who you are, I don't need your ID. The vehicle's registered to you. It's another process. They can get the computers can get your birthday. They can get all the information. Okay.
So then, what do you want from me?
I need to make sure now. If you don't have
Am I
any
being
more-
detained or am
Yes,
I
you
free to
are.
go?
Until we're done with our investigation, you are not free to go. Okay.
Why am I being
We told
detained?
you this. I'm not repeating myself, and I'm being nice to you. I really am. Okay.
No, I'm getting under your goddamn skin. You guys have not told me why you have pulled me over.
You're not-
Suspicion
Okay.
is not a crime.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not a crime. I'm trying to determine if.
And I have already
1344.
said, I've already acknowledged to you.
Well, if you don't let me speak, this isn't gonna go too well.
There's the threat. It's gone a few minutes without a threat. You folks at home better pay attention. If you don't listen to the cops, it's not going to go well for you. Now, there's a judge out there brave enough to take their qualified immunity that they've already lost 20 minutes ago. I would love to see these hobo feds unemployed.
Okay, we're not gonna be able to communicate. And I'm trying to be nice to you. Okay.
It's what?
8 U.S.C. 1324 is a smuggling scheme. It's a felony, okay? That's the suspicion. Your seats are down. People tend to run into the vehicle, seats are down, cram in there, and take off. You're in an area where this happens a lot. Okay, listen. You want an explanation? I'm giving you an explanation.
Right. Okay. Let me stop you there. Now that you see, hey, his seats are down because his dog is out. There's nobody back there. He's got his windows down.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
Are you here to pick up the groups that I'm working?
Are you here to pick up illegal aliens? Oh, now that you've asked me, officer, let me just put my cards on the table. Yes, of course I am. This cop must think that criminals are as dumb as them. Let's be perfectly honest. Criminals get away more than they get caught, and that's because the people that are supposed to catch them are idiots. Let's be upfront. Javier's not doing that. He's not doing anything wrong at all. But if he was, you think he's just going to be like, yeah, sounds good.
What groups are you talking about? One of you guys or what?
There's groups of people that cross illegally across the border.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, man.
Well, I do because I've been doing this
okay,
for
well, I don't.
15 years.
Okay?
I'm trying to explain it.
You already have.
Keep interrupting.
No, you've already explained it to
We're
me.
not going to get anywhere, okay? Let me figure out if you have any warrants. Okay? You don't want to give me your ID, that's fine.
No, I have not committed a crime.
It takes a little bit longer. You have to wait. Plain and simple.
Go do what you got to do, but you're not getting my ID.
I don't want it. You already acknowledged this is you. I don't need your ID anymore.
Then go do what you got to do, man. All right, go.
You want an explanation?
Go. You already gave it to me. Go. Escalating this for no reason. First Amendment right. Look at that. Look at Officers, am I free to go or am I being detained or what?
Yeah, just want to let you know, sir.
Here come 2 more units. This guy's trying to violate my 4th Amendment rights. Not committed a crime. All they have is suspicion. Suspicion of felony or a misdemeanor. Back here, Mr. Tough Guy. Fucking idiot.
Javier is an absolute boss, and spoiler alert, every single one of them take a walk of shame and they don't get his ID. But this video is so good, I want you to go to his channel to finish it. And tell him Accountability for All sent you. His original video and channel link will be in the description of this one. I think it's extremely important that we remember what a great job Javier did. He swore an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution for these United States of America when he was in the military, and he's doing the same thing now. I don't think it's too much to ask that our public servants do the same as our citizens. It's a dangerous precipice when cops can decide when your constitutional rights matter, and even more so when they apply. I think it's absolutely incredible that a police officer thinks that reasonable articulable suspicion is how your seats are positioned in your vehicle. Cops every single day are creating more reasons to justify violating your rights, and it's your job to keep them honest. It's your job to keep a cop honest. That job's unemployable. It's never going to happen. We'll catch you on the next one, and that's the reason I stopped you today.
Over here talking about what they're going to have for dinner. What he said, and check the plates. That's all he can do. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Oh, name and badge number?
How's it going, sir? Corporal Solano. Badge
Thank
number
you.
18.
Thank you very much for being cordial. I appreciate
Yes, sir.
it. Do you know my cousin? Paul Garcia?
That's your cousin? Paul Garcia is your cousin.
Well, he's my cousin's son, Linda Bainas. You know Alan Bainas?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck?
You don't
There's
know
no
what's going on?
RAS. It's suspicion. I'm out here with my dog. They got pissed off because I flipped him off. That's why he pulled my ass over.
Okay.
No, they're demanding my ID. Like, I have not done a crime. I have not committed a crime. That's my Fourth Amendment rights.